It's Super Starcraft Bros.
IronSparks forged to victory.
Alright, that had a little bit more oomph. So that was a good take two.
What episode is it?
It's your forging. I have no idea.
We believe it to be episode 3.
3, 4, 27, I don't know.
Not 27.
Okay. So we have good luck and have fun from both IronSparks and his opponent, which is alive in the top left-hand corner of Ohana.
The only map I ever play.
Seriously, you need to uncheck the other maps so you can play them all. Alright, so we have another Forge to Victory from IronSparks, and IronSparks has promised he's going to have a lot of emotion today. He's going to yell, he's going to scream, he's going to make high-pitched squeaky noises.
When did I make this promise?
5 seconds ago.
I don't recall this.
That's alright. Memory loss is common in people named IronSparks.
But I'm the only one.
Alright, so let's see. IronSparks and his opponent are sending out their scouting workers. Never mind. Overlord heading out from alive. And, yeah, probe making its way up to the northern part of Ohana because there's only 2 spawn locations on Ohana, so it's not exactly difficult to figure out where your opponent is.
And there's a campfire.
So let me ask you, IronSparks, do you prefer the maps where there's 4 possible spawns, or do you like the ones where they're just designed for 1v1 when there's only 2 spawns?
You know, there's advantages and disadvantages to both. I mean, when there's only two spawning positions, you know where your opponent's going to be. But conversely, so does your opponent. Which means you don't have that element of surprise in it. So, you know.
And let's see, it does look like IronSparks is throwing his probe down at the natural to try and delay and stop some of this. So it looks like we have some work and fight going on here. Zap, punch, zap, punch, zap, punch. Oh, ooh, fancy. Look at that APM, folks. Look at that APM.
And look at that APM drop.
Alright, so IronSparks has thrown down a pylon. I wonder if we're going to get a cancel on that, or does he let it finish? He does indeed let it finish.
You know what I was doing right then?
Paying attention to the cybernetics core?
No, I was trying to hit the escape button.
Okay.
Because if you saw, I did have the pylon selected.
Oh, now that pylon does prevent the natural from going down, but it looks like Alive did the smart move, and he actually went over to his third and threw down a hatchery.
You know, normally I would do a fast expand on this map, but for some reason I threw my pylon up here.
That's alright.
So.
Let's see, second gateway down, and we have the cybernetics core, so we'll see warp gate started probably...
I'd say about now.
You had the gas.
There you go.
And we got the Chrono Boost out there to make up some lost time. These Earthlings are going to take out this pylon here, so not an incredibly cost-effective pylon.
Well, it delayed the mining.
This probe, man, he's getting in some zaps.
Putting in some work.
He's tasing that building to death.
Yeah.
Look at them teeth, though.
I mean, if I hadn't have delayed this expansion, he would have already had it up and running.
Yeah, that probe finally does die. So now we have 3 bases on the way for Alive. But drone count's not too high. He did do a transfer of
7.
Several drones over to the third.
Which is also going to delay. I mean, they have to get all the way here, go over here, which means they're not mining over here.
So, I mean, your pylon has definitely delayed a little bit of mining. And back at your base, Wargate Tech is halfway finished. We have a Stalker and a Zealot out. And it looks like you're working on another Stalker and Zealot before the Warp Gate finish. And so I'm curious why you haven't decided to expand when you know your Zerg opponent is.
Because I wanted to try to do a little bit of harassment. You know, I don't know if he's taken that second yet. So just gonna try to test the waters a little bit. Because for all I know, he could be gearing up to a Roach all-in.
True. Though Roach all-in does not require 3 bases.
Well, I don't know. He has 3 bases.
So let's see. You did supply block Alive with that killing of that scouting overlord, and it looks like your 4 gate is complete right now. Let's see. We have a couple lings at the base, and just taking a look at income right now. 22 harvesters for Alive, which is very low for having 3 bases, but we'll probably expect another round of drones. And for you, you have 17, which is not terrible considering you were committing a little bit to getting that 4 gate set, and you did lose that original scouting drone. But let's see. So your small army takes the watchtower, and they look. Oh, you get the zealots in front. Good little maneuver. Even though the Stalkers are a little faster than the Zealots, are like, hey, move, buddy, come on, get away! And looks like you are going to intercept 2 queens. Ooh, I like the little bit of kiting that the queens are doing. Oh, 1 queen does go down, but another one pops out to take its place.
So now I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can because I know they're not really going to get out.
Yeah, you maneuvered this Stalker around to give her damage, and actually its laser beams do help take out that queen. So you've taken 2 queens out with this little attack. Oh, there goes the other Stalker. Not a bad little push. You got a lot of drones. You got 2 queens.
You know, I'm happy I got those 2 queens. I mean, I might have also got a little bit of Zerlings with these Zealots with this whacking up here. So, you know, not that bad. Now I know he has that second. I know I've caused some disruption in the queens. So, it's a little bit of positivity coming.
Yeah, so you do have a couple pylons in the middle of the map right now. This Ling is going to head down to see what's going on at your base. And he is going to see that you really just had a 4-gate, but actually no, it looks like the Ling is going to head over to that 3rd to see if there's a 3rd down. There is nothing scarier than a Protoss with 3 bases, especially before the 10-minute mark.
What about a Protoss with 4 bases before the 10-minute mark?
Just poop myself, thanks. Thanks.
No, that wouldn't be scary at all because they'd have no units.
Yeah. 1,600 minerals and Nexi. So let's see. Supply count right now. IronSparks is a little low because he is deciding to set up his expansion right now. Forge down at the natural ramp, and I like that pylon over there by the rocks. Give you some vision if the lings or roaches start to try to break down those rocks, and roaches on the brain because there's a roach warren just about to pop out of the creep right now.
Yeah, but you know what sucks?
And heavy droning from your opponent right now. We got a Zealot harassment attack right now going to the 3rd, but they're going to see that there is a spine.
You know what? They don't care.
No, they don't. No, they do need to get up a little higher so they're out of the range of the spine, or they could keep going into it. I mean, it's okay still.
Hey,
it's okay.
Hey, sacrifices have to be made.
Alright, so they have shut down mining over there, and they're going to pull the queen over. You're trying to get them with her kneading needle. I can't.
Her kneading needle.
It's Monday. And a little bit of micro on the Zealot to try and keep them alive, but here come the Lings to try and clean this up, but you might get a call.
It was so close. I almost got it. But again, I got a few more drone kills up here. I mean,
you didn't get 4.
I could have been smarter with...
Or actually, you would have to have gotten 6 drones. So.
I really don't know why I didn't avoid this better, but if I had, it would have been even more. I killed another Overlord down here.
Alright, but it doesn't matter because a couple of Overlords did just pop out, and now the heavy roach production has started. Hopefully an Immortal's going to pop out of that Robo base soon, and this will be interesting. Immortals in early game against actually any race are incredibly strong. Another gateway down here to fortify the wall.
Yeah, since Immortals really they give you that firepower and the tanking ability.
Yeah, because that hardened shield it takes 10 damage per hit. Very, very good, except Immortals pretty much get crushed after that hardened shield fall down.
Or if you just like get lings around on it, it really destroys it really quickly.
They don't do enough damage fast enough to get rid of any lings around. I love that your opponent alive is still droning. There's been just a tiny bit of harassment from your 4-gate, so he hasn't really overcommitted to building too many lings or too many roaches. So actually, so far, this is actually I like how Alive's playing, and I think your playstyle is doing good. But do me a favor and let's check on those Nexi and how much energy you got sitting.
Barely enough for a chrono each.
You got enough for 2 chronos.
Okay, and I'm going to use them. And
alright, so you have +1 almost finished. You have your Immortal in way, and you have 2 cannons going down. Where are the cannons? Oh, you're expecting me to?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
It does look like your opponent, though, is going to stick to upgrading his roaches. He has the +2 attack range for Zerg on the way, and it looks like you are going to attempt another Zealot run-in.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he hasn't beefed up his security.
Did you just go, holy hell, that's a lot of creep already?
Well, I noticed the creep when I was warping stuff in, so...
It does look like you've actually forced the Zerg horde to move out. And, again, these Zealots are just running to their doom.
Well, it's because I stopped focusing on them, and I focused this huge Zerg army coming my way.
Yeah, you have sentries and stalkers coming out. Good call with the sentries, though. I would have liked to see those out earlier so you could have more force fields. And the roaches are going to bang their head into that cliff wall right there. And here we go. Let's keep that Immortal selected, see how much damage he does with the roach army. One kill. Force field's now keeping the roaches a little bit at bay, but they still have that range attack, so they are attacking the Protoss wall. We have 5 more Stalkers coming in now. That Immortal goes down. Stalkers, the Sentry's Tickle Cannon's doing a ton of work.
This is a lot of roaches.
It's a lot of roaches and a lot of lings. We have an Immortal on the high ground now, going to do a ton of damage to the roaches from the back. We have a warping of sentries right now to try and hold that ramp. You do get a decent split on the roaches right now.
Yeah, I get lucky that I get this last roach dead before these can start really doing damage, so it really saves the Immortal. And right now I just have to keep trying to keep this ramp safe so I can get units out. Because now I'm definitely behind on the economy. But you know what? I'm not that behind. You know why?
Why?
Drone's gone. Drone's
gone.
Wow!
How did those... Wow!
You know these 4 zealots we saw before the battle?
They transferred over to the...
Yeah,
oh, here we go. We have the attack.
Everything.
We have the roaches trying to push up the ramp. Force field down. So actually those 6 zealots are paying for themselves. 4. A lot of the roaches have been destroyed, and it looks like IronSparks is going to try and just chain the force fields. And you actually forced...
I forced him to retreat.
You forced Alive completely back to his base, and if we look at the income tab right now, we have 29 workers killed for IronSparks as opposed to his 17 that were at the natural. And you've actually brought the economy gap. You narrowed it greatly. You've actually forced Alive to have to do a lot of droning now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really, because I wasn't paying any attention to these zealots, so they somehow made it from here.
They must have followed transferring.
I might have moved them over here once during the battle, I can't remember. But I really got lucky with that.
Now it does look like IronSparks is getting another round of zealots. He got another Immortal out on the field, and it does look like he's going to go down and reclaim his natural.
Yeah, I really need that income coming in, because I'm always constantly low on minerals. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very, very hard unless you're doing something cheese or something incredibly aggressive to run a Protoss army off of one base. And it does look like Alive is attempting to try and get his 4th up. Though I don't know if that's going to be a great call, because he has so much room to drone up at his bases. His natural only has about 2 drones mining off of right now, but it does look like Alive is going to transition into this roach Zergling timing play into infestors.
Yeah, and he's also getting his hive tech, so
we're probably going to expect that level 3 upgrade for his roaches.
Or he could be going into like a Greater Spire or Ultradon.
You can't do that. You've played the game.
I don't know what he was going for.
So the mortal count is getting high up there now, so these are definitely going to do a ton of damage against a majority of roach army.
And they have an instructor, so the other 3 know what to do.
Absolutely. So he's just teaching the other guys, hey guys, welcome back to life. How you doing? Alright, this is how we do it. And this zealot's gonna be like, I got this, guys. I'll take this 4th down. I got this.
Yeah, so I know exactly what he has because I just got another round with that observer. Fortunately, he does a little bit of work and then dies.
Yeah, he does get scouting information on. Now we do have this small Protoss army going up, and going to be able to intercept a bunch of these lanes. And,
you know, I saved his pylon.
Yeah, these roaches are going to be easily taken down from these 4 Immortals. And it does look like a Spire is on the way. In addition, another Queen. He has this armor upgrade going finally for his ground army. And I don't know, I kind of feel like this army is a little small unless you can get some good force fields off, but I don't think you have, what, 1 sentry, 3 sentry in this actually.
4.
And here we go, some very strangely placed force fields.
Hey, you gotta get that.
They do their job though. They split up the army, and these Immortals are tearing through the Roach army. Oh, that just hurts if you're a Roach.
I think it hurts if you're anything.
And it does look like this small but deadly Protoss army is marching up in that spore collar. Ooh, the Roaches are rallied down at a different spot, so they're gonna get easily picked off.
Yeah, I got this. So I expected a swell of Roaches to be coming down from the main.
The only problem I have is you're not warping anything in right now.
No, I'm not. Actually, I do have 4 Zealots on the way.
Now there are 7 mutas on the way. We do have that level 3 range upgrade going, and all the infestors are just going to throw their lives away. Infestors, life is not that bad, but they do. The new ones do get a fungal off on the Immortals. The shields are gone now, but here are the mutas, which are going to do a ton of damage to the Immortals. Because Immortals, for some strange reason, cannot shoot up.
But you know what? They don't care. We're just gonna take down this hive.
Yeah, they do a ton of damage to the buildings. They are just tearing a hole. The mutas, surprisingly, are just not doing enough damage against these armored immortals. One finally goes down. The GG out of alive once his hive goes down. And it looks like IronSparks is going to do a victory kill the larva.
I tried to press GG, but it canceled it.
So that
26 kills.
So that has been another forged to victory. So I got to ask you, IronSparks, what league are you in right now?
Still in silver.
Still in silver. What's your rank?
I don't know.
All right, thanks for giving that update on Forged to Victory.
But you know, I got these 4 zealots that I walked in, sent them over here, killed this expansion.
So
he was only mining out this. I destroyed this, so he was only on 1 base.
No, I mean those mutas would have done a lot. I mean, you could have picked off the immortals.
26 kills.
You weren't macroing up behind this attack. So I mean, if he took out those immortals and then just kind of focused on his stuff, you didn't really kill a lot of tech tree stuff, but.
No,
not a bad game.
You know, if I take out the hatcheries, he can't make any units.
Oh, but he had 3 other ones.
Yeah, but no, he didn't.
He had 2 other ones.
He had 1.
He had 2.
Oh, macro. I didn't see that.
All right, leave a comment down below. Anything IronSparks did and how you think you can do better.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment down below.
Have a great Monday. If you are a United States citizen and you live in America, you need to go vote tomorrow if you've not done so already. It is your civic duty.
And if you're not old enough, make someone else vote.
Yeah, go tell them who you want them to vote for if they don't want to make up their own decision.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys on Tuesday. We won't talk any election stuff because we're not going to cast that late at night. And good luck, have fun.
GG.
GG.